That video was awesome. Just brings back so many memories of being here on campus and playing with my teammates. It's like I think actually the first time I got to semi-emotional with basketball. So that was beautiful. It was well put together. Whoever made that did a great job. And everyone who spoke so far today has sounded so wonderful. And they've had so many wonderful things to say about me. And it's just so nice to hear those kind words. And these relationships I've formed here are very important to me. And I'm so thankful that everyone could come here today. And it really shows, you know, that our program is important to the community. And I'm just very happy to be here. And I'm glad you guys all wanted to be here. So, you know, as I said previously, 4 years has gone by so fast. You know, I look back at now, I talk to Lindsay and Brent, I'm just like, oh my God, I can't believe we graduated. When did you do anything to go back? And when I first got here, everyone was just like, you know, your 4 years is going to go so fast. I remember talking to Kresge and Duff, and they're like, you need to enjoy it, it's going to go by so fast. And I didn't really believe them. And all of a sudden, I'm graduated, I'm in Luxembourg, and, you know, my other girlfriend, my other two teammates are doing what they want to do, and they're happy and successful. So it's just crazy how fast time flies. And well, first I'm going to start off with my first game at Marist College. I remember being so nervous going in the locker room. You know, I'm like, okay, like, I want to, you know, do good. I hope, you know, people come from high school all the time and they can't transition into a college player. So I'm really hoping that I have a good game. I get in at least, you know, 10 minutes or so. So coach calls me to the bench, you know, Rachel, go in and sub in for whoever it was, and I get in, it's an out-of-bounds play, and, you know, the ball's entered, our guard cuts through the lane, and I just jab her with my hip, there's my first foul. And then they get the ball again, out of bounds, and then the girl that I'm guarding gets the ball, and I foul her. So that's 2 fouls in a matter of 5 seconds. And I'm right back on the bench, you know, horn goes, I know I'm going out, run into the bench, you know, I go back to the bench, look at Lindsay and Britt, and I'm just like, that went well. That went well. And I just remember sitting on the bench saying to myself, like, this is going to have to change, like, I can't, no. I'm like, oh, I can't sit on the bench, that was awful, I can't believe I went in there and just choked like that, oh, this is terrible. So I'm so happy that things did change, and I'm so excited to be here today, to have my jersey retired and be the first woman at Marist College to have such a great honor, and I'm very excited about it. When asked to speak today, I was just told, you know, maybe to highlight some fun things and highlight some of the memories I'll never forget of my 4 years at Marist. So I wanted to start off with our road trips, and you know, if I wasn't knitting or sewing or drawing or just trying to maybe catch up on some sleep or something, I was, you know, enjoying our crazy bus rides by Victor, who was our loyal bus driver who got us to every road trip quicker than ever. And I appreciated that because I didn't really like being on the bus too long. But, you know, if I wasn't singing songs with my two companions, Lindsay and Britt, everyone enjoyed our voices, especially you, Kresge. We were very good at singing. I really think that we just did a great job. And we kept everyone entertained, which is very important. And we played games, we watched movies. Baby Mama was one of our all-time favorite movies. Every once in a while, you know, I vote for a Disney movie because I really like those. They make me happy. I mean, I have a stuffed animal, so. But, you know, we got hooked on 24 for a little bit, and we watched that a lot, and like criminal intent movies, and I would always ask questions. Me and Lindsay are awful to be with in a movie. Brittany wanted to kill us most of the time. Well, we asked some questions, but we couldn't wait till the end. We had to know what was going to happen. So those are some fun times. And then from there was lots of bonding time, of course. Whether the girls wanted it or the coaches wanted it, we were bonding all the time. So I really enjoyed that, and that really helped our team chemistry a lot down the road in the past 4 years. I formed so many relationships with my teammates that I played with, you know, 3 years ago, and I still talk to them today, which is very important to me to keep in contact with them. And then something else that stood out in my mind was our trip to Hawaii. I was so excited we were going to Hawaii, and beautiful weather, and Coach Brian was being lenient and letting us have fun and go out in the sun a little bit. So, I'm not sure if it was waking up every morning and eating our breakfast oceanfront while the waves were crashing in and the delicious fresh fruit. I'm not sure if that made us play so well, or just the fact that we were in 80-degree weather and it was beautiful outside. But we played great team basketball out there. I remember we won that tournament, and we played Nebraska, a very good team, and we just played so well together. So that was a great memory. Everyone got along so well. Everyone did their part, and it was a very fun road trip or vacation, as you could say, over Thanksgiving. And I wasn't the only one to get sunburned, so I was very happy about that. Something else that's we're pretty crazy about is our pregame rituals in the locker room. And whether it was, Maria and Emily doing their special dance, or Coriel doing her dance solo before the games, we were always having a blast. And we made sure our specific sports bra or a pair of socks was washed, because if not, all hell would break loose if we did not have our special thing to wear for the game. And of course, we always had a little extra time after coaches speak to make sure our ponytail was just right and our headband, we had to look good to go out on the floor. We're girly girls, we had to make sure we looked good. So that was always nice. And then, of course, who could forget the Sweet 16? It was such a special time for our program and our college, and it was like living in a dream world for a couple of weeks. And as a freshman, defeating Ohio State, and then going on to being Middle Tennessee, and then having to play Tennessee Vols, it was just an amazing experience. No one ever thought, I came to school talking about our program, not being in the NCAA tournament that much, and just being able to win those 2 games. It just did a lot, and it was such a rush, and really put Marist back in the map, as Dennis Marist said. And our hard work always paid off. We always got to go to such nice places for the NCAA tournament. 3 out of 4 years I was here, I got to go to California to play basketball. So if we're going to go to the NCAA tournament, might as well go somewhere nice and warm. So that worked out very well to our advantage. We were very fortunate to receive such good locations. And probably the most important was, without a doubt, to me as a player, is our family and our friends. Our family, friends, and our fans. Without their love and support throughout the 4 years at Marist, I don't know if I would have made it through alive. It's just, going to knowing the weekend's coming and knowing to see your family, whether it's my sisters coming or my aunts and uncles, making the trip. Everyone's busy. It just put me in such a great mindset. I was so excited to see them, and I can't thank my parents enough for making me, the person I am today, and everything you guys done for me, all the opportunities you've given me to succeed. You shaped me into the woman I've become today, and I can't thank you enough. And then, of course, my sisters, who, whether it was them calling me, trying to give me a pump talk before the game, and giving me their hints on basketball because they both played in high school, or talking smack to me like, you missed 2 foul shots last game, what are you doing? Those should be easy points. What are you, Shaq over here? Or whether, it's just a funny text or a video they sent to me. And of course, my sisters are always great sending me cute little cards. And my sister Adrian constantly sends me edible arrangements, the fruits dipped in chocolate and stuff. And it's so nice, I come home from class or a hard day at the fashion lab. That sounds kind of weird, but, being in the fashion lab all night. I come home and I have this huge bouquet of pineapple dipped in chocolate and strawberries, and it was just so nice, and I can't thank them both enough. They were all constantly calling me, and just, making sure that I'm staying motivated and on top, even when I'm down or I'm upset. So I love them both very much. Thank you both for being here. And of course, Brad, can't wait till he becomes part of the family. So that's very special, and that really helped a lot, throughout the 4 years at Marist. Our families, I think I can speak for our whole team. Britt's family, Lindsay's family have become my family, and that's the best thing about it. I can remember going to, where's my list? Sorry. I can remember eating at Maria Terrace's house in Brooklyn, Patrick's in Westchester, Courtney Colasar's in Ohio, Lindsay's in Dayton, Emily Stallings in Newburgh, and then Erin Ledger's in Connecticut, and we also ate at Erin's new apartment, and that was very fabulous. We had a little, I think it was a holiday party, right? It was very nice. Erin cooked for all of us. And just things like that really made our team. We got to spend time together, and I think that's what I appreciate most at Marist, because these are the friends, and these are the people I'm going to know for the rest of my life, and I'm going to just, you're going to see them and pick right back up where you left off. You don't have to talk to them every day, but they still hold such a special place in my heart. So I can't thank them enough. But as I was saying, I just think that Marist was just one huge family, and the support from our parents and our program, traveling to and from the games, as Tim said, cheering for us in the stands, and of course greeting us after those hard losses when you're not in a good mood. We could always count on them for anything and everything. Okay, this is extremely important also, the second part to this. Where would our program be without our Red Fox Club, our ticket seat holders, our student section, art and the band, the cheerleaders and the dance team? So many individuals make our games worthwhile and exciting, and it's comforting to know that people appreciate our style of play and they want to come to the game, they want to see us succeed and play well all together. It made playing at home so exciting. We knew we were going to have a packed house. We knew that fans were going to come out and support us. And you guys, just you guys being here today, I mean, says it enough. And I mean, I know I speak for myself and the program. We can't thank you enough for all your support and all of your love for the team, the cheering and sticking by us even in our bad slumps when we don't play so good. But you guys really make it enjoyable to play because you guys want to see us play. So I can't thank you guys enough, and thank you all again for being here today. And as I've spoke to a couple people throughout the day so far, and tonight it's not only about like my jersey and my number being retired, but it's also about the combination of achievements of those coaches, my teammates, and the efforts of those 4 years that's made Marist women's basketball and myself successful. So tonight it's not, I feel like, I understand it's my number and my name going up there, but it's the people I've played with the past 4 years, our coaching staff, who've worked so hard to make me into the player that I am today. Because without them, I wouldn't know half as much about basketball as I do now. And I just hope that being the first woman at Marist College to have our jersey retired will energize the young women who come to our games to work hard and achieve their dreams and be happy in their own personal accomplishments. Lastly, this is an opportunity again to thank my coaches, the Marist administration, and Marist faculty for their constant support and guidance while attending Marist College. The friendships and relationships that I've made here and formed on this campus will last forever. And remember, as an alumni, it sounds so weird, but as an alumni now, I'm available to help and support anyone I can to help the Red Foxes succeed, as you guys have done for me over the past 4 years. And I'm extremely excited to be back in Poughkeepsie, and I look forward to the events that will also happen tonight at the game. Thank you all again for being here today, and as always, go Red Foxes!